Okay, I'm Philip with Advanced Apparel. We are here to teach the perfectly precise plowstop. Super important. Instead of just going with a nice giant plowstop and coming in, and we're trying to work on, if you know how to plowstop, how to make it better and how to make it precise so you can recover from it to stay with the block. So what we're going to want to do is we're actually going to want to plowstop with either one foot out, the right foot out, or the left foot out. Not both at the same time unless completely necessary because you're just blocking and it happens. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to, it's going to look like this. Over here, we're doing like a right foot plow, so we're going to stay square. This foot's going to turn. And we're square. My hips never turn direction. My back, my chest, I never turn. It was just this foot went straight out. Same thing with the other foot. We're here. My left foot's going to turn. Oop, barely. And we're going to stop. But it's the same thing. I'm still square. So how we practice to do this, and everyone says, oh, it's the wheels, or oh, it's the floor, or whatever. It's not. What we're going to do is we need this foot to break loose. So instead of just pushing this foot as hard as we can, what we need to do is we need to put all of our weight on our left foot, right? And then we're going to take our right foot, and we're going to put it at a 45-degree angle, 40-degree angle, and all of our weight's going to be here, and we're going to float this foot like millimeters above the floor. So just barely, and just tap it just a little bit. So we're going to go around, all of our weight is here. It's just going to float just barely. And the more that you turn that right foot to the end, the better. So we're here. All of our weight is on this foot. Right? So then what we're going to do is we're going to start putting a little bit of pressure on this foot, but we have to keep it turned. So it's going to turn, and then the pressure goes down. It's going to be like 80% on your left foot, 20% on the right, and then maybe to like 30. All of your control is going to be with your left foot. So your weight and your balance and all that stuff is on your left foot. Okay, we're here. So all of my weight is still here. If this foot comes off the ground, I'm still going to stand up. Okay. This foot. Okay, that slide happens. That slide happens because not all of my weight is just shoving that foot into the ground. It's not how it works. Our control is with our left foot. This foot is going to be our brake. It's only going to stop us if it's turned. And then we allow the pressure. That makes sense. The most important thing of all of this is your stance with your other foot. So when you play derby, we want to be in the skater stance. Face this way. So we're going to put nose, knees, toes. So her nose is going to be above the knees, which are above the toes. So there should be a straight line down from here to here to here. So when you play, right, so this way, like that angle or this angle, we're going to be like here. Some people call it skater square, or they call it nose, knees, toes. So I'm going to be nose, knees, toes. This is going to come out. Nose, knees, toes. This is going to come out. So what we want is whichever foot is not going to be coming out to break, that's the foot that stays nose, knees, toes. You can't just do this because it doesn't work. So this foot's going to have to come forward, and then this foot is going to stay nose, knees, toes. So the best way to do it is to get on one foot, nose, knees, toes, then this foot, you're going to slowly stop. But you're going to be skater square just like this. What happens is if you do a normal plow stop and it's super wide with both feet, you don't have enough time to recover. So we'll do a plow, a big plow, right? And if I want to step either direction, let's say I want to step this way. I have to bring this foot in and then that takes too long. So when I have a player behind me, then they go this way. When they step, I step, and then I go, and I miss them because they're already ahead of me. If you can keep it super, super small, they'll be here, stop, and then step. Sorry. If that makes any sense at all. Also, when you're playing with a teammate, and you're here, and then they hit you, you don't have to do this and trip everyone around you. Right? I'm sure that happens. You probably don't trip everyone, but I'm sure everyone around you always trips you. Right?
Right.
I tend to trip everybody around me. Another tip, I'm going to call it the third tip, because there was two in there somewhere. The third tip is going to be which foot's going to go out, depending on what line you're in. If you've seen the 3 easy tips to instantly make you a player, it's the same concept. So when I'm on the outside line, I'm going to want my right foot to be down. So if I'm here and I'm blocking, and they engage on me, this foot should be forward. My right foot, which is closest to the outside line, should be forward. The exact same thing. If I'm backwards, my left foot's down because it's closest to the line. If I'm forward, this foot's closest to the line, it's gonna be the one. If it's on the inside line, it's the exact same thing, but the inside line. So if I'm here, this foot is going to turn and stop. Okay? So this foot's going to be the one that stops. My left one is obviously weaker than my right. That's why it's called practice. Once you can control which foot does which, then you can have perfectly precise plowstops. So you can be here, get a little bit to one side, even though I'm not on that line, when they hit, this foot's going to go out. If they go to that inside line, boom, they didn't hit me. Sorry, I was talking. Try again. You just try to get around. Do that.
Okay, so I go to that line. So I went to that line.
We'll just try that.
You gotta stay hit first.
That's fine. Okay, here. Directions. See? That foot goes. So, that's what it looks like. Well, hopefully your plowstops look even better than mine. But that way you will actually get in front of somebody and you're not going to rotate and get hit and just rotate. It's a super, super bad habit. I'm sure we'll make a video over not turning soon because I do it a lot. It's horrible when I watch myself play. Thank you for watching. You can always subscribe. If you need us, it's avasapparel.squarespace.com for all of your apparel needs and jerseys and names and numbers. And thank you for being with us for another week. We'll see you in a week.